ਧੰਨ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ। ਥਾਪਿਆ ਨਾ ਜਾਏ, ਕੀਤਾ ਨਾ ਹੋਏ, ਆਪੇ ਆਪ ਨਿਰੰਜਨ ਸੋਏ। ਜਿਨ ਸੇਵਿਆ ਤਿਨ ਪਾਇਆ ਮਾਨ, ਨਾਨਕ ਗਾਵੀਐ ਗੁਣੀ ਨਿਦਾਨ। ਗਾਵੀਐ ਸੁਣੀਐ ਮਨ ਰਖੀਐ ਭਾਉ, ਦੁਖ ਪਰਹਰ ਸੁਖ ਘਰ ਲੈ ਜਾਏ। ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਨਾਦੰ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਵੇਦੰ, ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਰਹਿਆ ਸਮਾਈ। ਗੁਰ ਈਸ਼ਰ ਗੁਰ ਗੋਰਖ ਬ੍ਰਹਮਾ, ਗੁਰ ਪਾਰਬਤੀ ਮਾਈ। ਜੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਾ ਆਖਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕਹਿਣਾ ਕਥਨ ਨਾ ਜਾਈ। ਗੁਰਾ ਇਕ ਦੇ 부ਝਾਈ, ਸਭਨਾ ਜੀਆਂ ਕਾ ਇਕ ਦਾਤਾ। ਸੋ ਮੈਂ ਵਿਸਰ ਨਾ ਜਾਈ। ਜੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਾ ਆਖਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕਹਿਣਾ ਕਥਨ ਨਾ ਜਾਈ। ਗੁਰਾ ਇਕ ਦੇ 부ਝਾਈ, ਸਭਨਾ ਜੀਆਂ ਕਾ ਇਕ ਦਾਤਾ। ਸੋ ਮੈਂ ਵਿਸਰ ਨਾ ਜਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, as you are aware, we are currently doing a continuous vichar of Japji Sahib. We discussed Pauri number 4 in our last video, and today we will discuss Pauri number 5. As per our usual practice, we will begin with the ending lines. In the ending lines, Guru Ji saying, "Je hau jana ਆਖਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕਹਿਣਾ ਕਥਨ ਨਾ ਜਾਈ." If I know everything about God, still I can't describe him, because his description is beyond words. Many have tried to describe God, but the description of God can't be put into words. It is not possible for humans to write his description. However, many have tried to explain him and claim to have connection with God. Most of them, however, are in darkness and misleading congregations. The ways to have a connection with God have failed. The given solution for our problems and the given instruction to live our lives are incorrect. We should think about whether God or his agents are giving us wrong solution to our problems. For instance, it's been preached that you must come to my place and roll on the floor, and then I will fulfill your desires or solve your problems. We have been called the children of God, but would a father say to his child, "Come to me by rolling up, and then I will buy you a new clothes"? Sometimes it's been said that wash religious places with milk. You go to the one Gurdwara, one temple, and the priest says to go to another temple which is 3,000 miles away, and then God will resolve your problems. If people have a connection with the true Lord Master, he will say that there are many hungry and needy people sleeping without food every night. So feed them. If you pray for someone's illness, he will say to get medication and take care of the person. Why are you visiting my temples? I am always with you. Guruji is saying God can't be described in words. जे हाँ जाना आखा नहीं कहना कथन ना जाई. Even knowing God, I can't describe him. He can't be described in words. Gura ik de bujai. The Guru has given me this one understanding. Which understanding? Sabna jiyan ka ik data, so main visar na jai. There is only one who gives to all. May I never forget him. When Guruji talk about the beggars and says that the whole world is a beggar and only there is a great giver, he never mentioned that there are two or more givers. Guruji always talk about one giver. Guruji said, I will not forget that one giver. Please give me the understanding not to forget the one great giver. Please teach me that one great giver is with me to assist me in reaching my destination of being truthful. There is only one giver. It's been said by Guruji, but still our Sikhs are called Gursikhs, but they don't have faith in Guru's teachings. Therefore, they seek support from others. Even in Sikhi, many have established themselves as givers, and these saints claim to give everything as per your desire and wishes. They give you a son, they solve your court case and tell the right days for marriages, inaugurations, for buying a house, etc. If God wants to give you a daughter, they claim that they can give you a son by doing ardas for you. However, Bani states that there is only one giver. Sabna jiyan ka ik data, jyoti jyot milavan har. There is only one giver of all beings. He blends our light with his light. पूरा शब्द साला ही है जिसदा अंत ना पारावार. So praise God through the perfect word of his Shabad. He has no end or limitations. There is only one God, and through the word we gain true knowledge about him. We can praise him and incorporate his virtues into our lives, merging our light with his. Guru Maharaj Ji repeatedly conveys that God has no end or limitations. Guru Ramdas Ji saying, Ik data sab jagat pikhariya, har jache sab mang mangana. The one is the giver, the whole world is a beggar. All the beggars beg for his gifts. There are many types of gods have been established by humans, each with their own rituals, offerings, traditions and ways of worship. Every human has created their own belief system known as religion. These religions have different leaders or managers, and some religions may have connection with one another. People typically follow and worship the god as explained by their respective religious leaders, rather than following multiple gods. However, there are some individuals who are unaware of any specific religion and worship all gods, having faith that one god will listen to their prayers. Guruji said, Thapya na jaye, kita na hue. He can't be established, he can't be created. Ape aap naranjan soe. He himself is immaculate and pure. What should I do to not forget one God? Should I establish his statue? Should I take a photo of him? As it's been said, when we read Bani and can't concentrate, should I make his statues to help concentration? Guruji responded in the first line of the Pauri and says that he can't be established, he can't be created. Thapya na jaye, kita na hoye. However, nowadays people have created gods. They make gods according to their own wishes. Some make stone gods, others wooden gods, some make paper gods. Some saints are being treated like gods. When a stone is on the road or on a mountain, no one says it is God. But when it is shaped and adorned by humans, it becomes God. Even when it is shaped but not in a religious place, it is not considered God. Only when it is placed in a religious place, it becomes God and everyone comes and bows before it. There are many ways that have been explained by religious leaders to please him, such as worshipping like Hindu does, offering him namaz like Muslims do, offering and ardas like Sikhs do, and many more. You are neither found in the temple, Gurdwara, nor in the church or mosque. Bhagat Kabir ji mentioned in his Bani that Allah ek masjid basat hai. Our mulk kis kera, which translate to, if the Lord Allah lives only in the mosque, then whom does the rest of the world belong? Hindu Murat Naam Nivasi Dohu Tat Na Khera. According to the Hindus, the Lord's name abides in the idol, but there is no truth in either of these claims. Bhagat Kabir ji fearlessly expressed his belief in his Bani. When preachers speak against superstition and mythical stories, people may accuse them of breaking their faith. However, it is important to understand that these beliefs are not rooted in the true faith, but rather in darkness. They are religious rituals carried out without a true understanding of religion. Many Sikhs today are living in this state of darkness, worshipping the clothes, shoes, turbans, and pictures and statues of gurus. As a result, religious traders make money, and every day new things are found and connected to our gurus. Even those things are presented and showed in the towns and villages to generate revenue. Pyareo, Sikh is a follower of Shri Guru Granth Sahib, not of shoes, not of clothes, turbans or other material possessions. Gurbani teaches that the light of God resides within everyone. It is important to search within one's own heart and mind to find this light within oneself. Don't think God resides in the Gurdwara. According to the Bani, it is not correct. As per Bani, God resides everywhere. Wherever I see, He is there. He is omnipresent. We read in the Gurbani, Jahan jahan pekhu, tahan hazur dur, katho na jai, Rav rahya sarbattar mein, man sada ਧਿਆਈ. Guru ji states in the Bani, eh jag सच्चे की है कोठड़ी, सच्चे का विच वास. The world is the room of the true Lord. Within it is the dwelling of the true Lord. The Gurdwaras are institution to learn about God. Unfortunately, the truth is not preached from our Gurdwaras, and they are also empathized to worship the Gurdwara and the articles placed there, including only reading the Bani or listening to Katha Kirtan. These are a part of Sikhi, but most important is to follow Guru's command. No one talks about it. Gurdwaras are institutions. Only a few go there to learn. As Bani states, Gurdwara hoye soji paisi, meaning that the Gurdwara should be a beautiful place to learn. However, we only go to the Gurdwara to do some seva, cleaning, and then leave. Unfortunately, there is no arrangement to teach the congregation and no one goes there to learn. Nowadays, people only do seva to show off. If they truly wanted to do seva, they could help their own families, but instead they cheat their own blood brothers and sisters. They neglect and harm their families and only do seva to gain honor. I am going to explain a bitter truth here. Many will not like it, but I am here expressing my belief. The Guru who taught us that God can't be created or established. Our people placed the gurus as God and put the guru in the center, starting their business of religion. I have huge respect for all our gurus, but our gurus provided us true knowledge about God and taught us the way to connect ourselves with the Lord who created us by incorporating His qualities in ourselves to make our lives successful. Guruji said, "O human, the Lord Master dwells inside you." The correct understanding is that one who created us is God, and we should have faith in that God. The duplicate God that has been created by us should be removed. If you talk about removing the duplicate God, riots occur. People say that we know how to protect our God without considering their own power. We are on a tiny earth with unlimited asteroids and planets in the universe, while our cities, states, villages proclaim their ability to protect the God who created everything. However, God doesn't need our protection. He is powerful and can protect himself and others. The God doesn't divide us. We are divided by God's managers. This is most difficult situation on earth, as it leads to people killing each other and agents misleading the congregation with their wrong interpretation of God. It's been mentioned in the Bani that God is Akal Murat, beyond the influence of time. However, the statue representing God was made by humans and has aged over time. Eventually, the old statue of God will be removed. Guruji addressed those humans who believe in statues, questioning how a statue made by humans can be considered God. He empathized that humans are the creator and therefore bigger than the statue, as the creator can be bigger but the creation can't. In the past, statues were created according to people's beliefs. On one hand, we say that God is great and created us, and yet we ourselves are also like statues moving around. Kabir ji said that if you believe that statue is a god, then you have disrespected it by creating it. When a sculptor carves a stone and fashions it into an idol, disrespect is shown by the sculptor placing his feet upon its chest, sitting on it and putting it down to carve it. Kabir ji said that if the stone god were true, it would devour the sculptor for this. The devotee woman plucks leaves and flowers from the tree to place them in front of the statue god for worship. She lives in ignorance as she doesn't realize that the leaves she plucks are alive. Living beings grow and get bigger over time while non-living objects remain the same. They may eventually be destroyed. Unlike living beings, the leaves are alive but the stone is not alive. The leaves are plucked because of the stone. Kabir ji questioned the type of worship that involves killing living beings to please a non-living statue. Pati tore malini, pati pati jio. You tear off the leaves, O gardener. But in each leaf and every leaf there is life. Pati pati jio. Jis pahan ko pati tore so pahan nirjiyo. That stone idol for which you tear off those leaves, that stone idol is lifeless. Puli malini hai ekho. In this you are mistaken, O gardener. Satgur jagata hai deo. The true Guru is the living Lord. Brahmapati, Vishnadari, Fool, Shankar Deo. It's been believed that Brahma lives in leaves, Vishnu lives in branch, and Shiva lives in the flower. This, however, is not true, but it is believed by a few individuals. Brahma is in the leaves, Vishnu is in the branches, and Shiva is in the flower, but it's not understood here by breaking 3 goats to whom you please. You killed 3 deities, and I can't understand whom you are trying to please. Kabir ji said, Teen dev par takh tore kare kiski seo. When you break these 3 goats, whose service are you performing? She worshipped the stone goat. It was a stone, and sculptor carved the stone. The shape was produced and it was brought by some people. After buying it, makeup was worn on it and it was dressed nicely. It was called gold. It is a stone, not gold. Pakhan gadke Murat kini deke chhati paun. The sculptor carves the stone and fashion it into an idol, placing his feet upon its chest. Je eh Murat sachi hai to Gadanhare khao. If the stone god was true, it would devour the sculptor for this. Guruji said it was a myth that the stone is a god, and said that god can't be created or established. The statue can be built of a person who's been seen with eyes. But how can you create a statue of something that hasn't been seen? It's like going to a painting artist and asking them to draw a picture of someone. They would ask for a picture of the person. If we say to them, make it without a picture, they would say, I can't draw a picture of someone I haven't seen or without their picture. Then how is a picture or statue made of gold? We are in darkness. Bani states, Roop na rekh na rang kich treho gunte prabh pin. He has no form, no shape, no color. God is beyond the 3 qualities. Tisai bujaye Nanaka jis hove so pasand. They alone understand him, O Nanak, with whom he is pleased. Guruji said to learn the way to live life. You go outside to search the Lord, but he exists within you. However, due to the wrong explanation about God, we are forced to follow these rituals. The Bani teaches us everything, but we don't read the Bani ourselves. Instead, we hire people to read it for us. Just as we eat food for ourselves, we should read the Bani for ourselves to smash the barrier of falsehood and to be truthful. Then we will not wander outside to find the Lord, and we will be aware of Him within ourselves. Guru has described our state of mind in the Bani and said, Karme Thakur Nadar na ava. Within the home of his own self, he doesn't even come to see his Lord and Master. Gal mein pahan le latkave, and yet around his neck he hangs a stone god. Par me pula sakat firta. The faithless cynic wanders around, deluded by doubts. Neer barole khap khap marta. He churns water, and after wasting his life, he dies. We should remember that if we churn water, nothing will be obtained. But if we churn yogurt, we can obtain butter. The polluted thinking of the mind is water, and the Guru's teachings are yogurt. If we understand and discuss them, we will obtain the true intellect and live our lives with clarity. We can't establish ourselves as self-dependent and self-illuminated. If we are self-dependent, I need to embody His qualities in my life. Then I will live by myself and will not need any external support. Whatever we think in our minds, so we become in our lives. If we want to do something, we will have productive and constructive thoughts. If we don't want to do something, the generated thoughts will lead us to be lazy. Therefore, Guruji said, have the company of virtues, because whatever we think in our minds, it reflects in our actions. When we repeatedly act on those actions, they become habits and part of our nature. It becomes difficult to renounce those bad habits. The next line is, Jin sevya tin paya maan. Those who serve him are honored. This means that Whoever saves the teachings and instruction of the Guru in their mind will be honored. If I save the teachings of my Guru and implement them when required, it is like saving the files in our gadgets. If I repeatedly implement the teachings of the Guru, it becomes a habit and part of my nature to act according to Guru's teachings. The students who implement teachers' teachings get good marks and honor. Honor can't be stolen, it is obtained through our good deeds. Next line, Guruji saying, Nanak gaviye guni nidan. O Nanak, sing of the Lord, the treasure of excellence. Chant the Lord, who is the treasure of virtues. How to chant? What does it mean to chant? Guni nidan. It means to incorporate his qualities into your life. If we repeatedly say that you are a great master, it will not make you bigger or smaller by our singing. Bani states, Je sab milke akhan paaye, even if everyone were to gather together and speak of him, vada na hove, kaat na jaye. He would not become any greater or lesser. The Lord Master doesn't have greed for his praise. However, people will be greedy for their praise, but God is not greedy for his praise. But it's been preached that God can be pleased with praise and prayers. The meaning of singing his virtue is to bring his qualities into your life. If you are only chanting Nirpo, fearless, fearless repeatedly, no one will have a problem with you. When you are fearless and preach the truth, many will oppose you. Many will attack you. Many will threaten you. History is the evidence. When Guru Nanak Pasha preached fearlessly, Emperor Babur had problems with him. When Guru Arjan Pasha preached fearlessly, Emperor Jahangir had a problem with him. Emperor Aurangzeb had a problem with Guru Gobind Singh Ji, because all the Gurus were not only singing the virtues Nirpo, Nirvair, they practiced virtues in their lives. And it was the reason for their martyrdom. If God was pleased only with singing, Guruji wouldn't need to write these shabads. Raje, Shi, Muqaddam Kutedat. Kings are tigers and their officials are dog. Jaye Jagain, Bethe Sutte, they go out and awaken the sleeping people to harass them. The examples mentioned in the Bani show that virtues were sung or incorporated into lives. Our Gurus were fearless, while our religious leaders are slaves of governments. The actual meaning of singing the glorious praise is living life according to those teachings. Those qualities should be incorporated into our lives. If he is inimical to none, I need to be the same. If he is fearless, I need to be fearless by renouncing my corruption. Guruji taught us beautiful teachings to make our lives beautiful and stated, Nanak gaviye guni nidan. O Nanak, sing of the Lord, the treasure of excellence. Nanak gaviye guni nidan. Gaviye suniye man rakhiye pao. Sing, listen and let your mind be filled with love. Understanding and implementing how to listen is crucial. Try to make each part of your mind and body truthful. The love for God should be present in your life. What will I gain, Guruji? Guruji said, Dukh parhar, sukh tar le jaye. Your pain shall be sent far away and peace shall come to your home. Which pain is Guruji talking about? Is Guruji talking about our knee pains, back pain, diabetes, cancer, etc.? No. Guru Maharaj is talking about the pain of our separation from our God. To understand Bani properly, we will get help from Shri Guru Granth Sahib, and Bani states, Dukh tade jaan visar jave. They forget the Lord and they suffer in pain. Ukh vyape afflicted with hunger, they run around in all directions. सिमरत नाम सदा सुहेला जिस देवै दीन दयाला जियो. Meditating in remembrance of the name, they are happy forever. The Lord, merciful to the meek, bestows it upon them. The pain of forgetting you will be sent far away, and the peace of meeting you will come to my home. Which home? The homes are also two types in Bani. One is the home for our bodies, and another home is for our minds. We have built a home for our body but haven't built a home for our minds. Therefore, the mind is wandering here and there. As we bring our bodies to the Gurdwara, our minds are flying somewhere else. The mind is enjoying the pleasures of materialistic world. Some think about others' wealth, others' bodies, others' properties, others' cars. The mind is homeless and wandering all the time. When the mind is at peace, the body will be at peace. Therefore, it's been mentioned in the Bani, Thir kar baiso har jan pyare. Remain steady in the home of your own self, beloved servant of the Lord. What will happen then? Satgur tumre kaaj savare. The true Guru shall resolve all your affairs. When one's mind is at peace, the body is also at peace, and the environment of the family will be happy. If you notice, when we are upset, something is upsetting our mind, and then our body suffers. Fight starts in the house. When we are upset, we can't be at peace, even if we have a big house and all luxuries in it. The pain of separation shall be sent far away, and peace, happiness to meeting the Lord will come to home. Dukh parhar sukh kar le jaye. In the next line, Guruji saying, Gurmukh nadang, Gurmukh vedang, Gurmukh rahya samai. The meaning of Nad is Shabad, and Ved means knowledge, that I can understand through the Guru. I can't connect with truth through the Guru. I will realize through the Guru's knowledge that Gurmukh rahya samai. God is all pervading. He is omnipresent. He created everything and resided in the creation. I am a part of His creation. I need to make myself better. Gur Gorakh Barma, Gur Parvati Mai. Gorakh was called Guru by some, Shiva was called Guru by some, and some called Barma Guru. Parvati was called Mai. What the Guruji says in the Pauri, Gur Ishar, Gur Gorakh Barma, Gur Parvati Mai. The Guru is Shiva, the Guru is Vishnu and Brahma, and the Guru is Parvati and Lakshmi. What Guruji says in the next line, Je hau jana, akha nahi, kahna katha na jai. Even knowing God, I can't describe Him. He can't be described in words. If I understand Je hau jana, the teachings to be truthful, if I know that they can't be established or created, then I will never say that Shiva, Vishnu and Brahma are Gurus. I will also not say that Parvati and Lakshmi are Gurus. Akha nahi. Why? Because they are established. Why would I call them Gurus or gods? There are temples made in their names. Guruji always say that if I know about God, I will not describe, because Kahna Kathan na jai, as His description can't be described. I will feel His presence everywhere. Our Gurus have mentioned these beautiful teachings in the Bani, but nowadays Sikhs are also worshipping these idols. Hypocritical Sikhs can be seen in Hindu temples who have Sikh bodies but non-Sikh minds. They worship the picture of our Gurus as Hindus worship their idol gods. This proves that we are influenced by others. We may look like Sikhs, but our actions are not aligned with Sikhi. These idols are not Gurus to me. Guruji teaches me that there is only one God and He shouldn't forget me. It is my prayer to you, O Lord, to have a true connection with the one Lord, the great giver to all, whom we are a part and whose forms are we. Let's incorporate these qualities in our lives. In the ending lines, Guruji saying, Gura ik de bujai. The Guru has given me this one understanding. Sabna jiyan ka ik data, so main visar na jaye. There is only the one, the giver of all souls. May I never forget him. Guru Nanak Pasha is saying, give me one understanding that there is only one giver to all souls. I shouldn't forget about him. There are numerous saints who have made a name for themselves as givers. Bani states about them, Jeko hoye behe datar, one who brags about giving to charities, the one who claims to give everyone, tis den har jana gawa, the great giver shall judge him to be a fool. There are many customs to find God, we follow them all. Some individual says that I bow my head to you like these millions. You have many names, you have many faces, there are many ways to find you. I walked on all these paths, but I couldn't find you. I didn't understand what is that you want. I keep on trying without thinking or understanding. I follow your insistence with all due respect. After making several efforts, a person says that I am making a mistake. My prayers haven't been answered. Please guide me, O Lord. What should I do for you? Should I talk to you with my palms together? Should I talk to you with bent knees? Or should I put my forehead at your feet? Should I ring the bell to awaken you? Or should I speak through loudspeakers? Should I recite verses from all scriptures? Because all your religious ministers tell me different rituals to do. Some say fasting on Monday, some say Tuesday, some say to have food before sunrise, while others say to break the fast after sunset. Some say to donate a cow, some say to donate a cow for sacred killing. Some say to come to the temple without shoes, others say to come with shoes to the church. I can't figure out what is right or wrong. The religious ministers say to build religious places, while others says there is no need to build religious places. Whom should we listen to, the person or God? Some say that God is not anywhere. Some say that God is fraud. Some say that God has died. God's agent says that people are suffering with problems. They don't have food, no roof to live under, no clothes to cover their bodies, and they commit suicide and self-harm because they have no hope. If after bowing down, having ceremonial marks on their forehead, wearing a cross around their neck, having a 5Ks, they get hope to live, no one can stop them performing these rituals to gain hope. If someone doesn't have faith in God, what can that person alternatively give to others for their hopes? I admit that after having faith in God, we get hope and strength to fight with our problems, but I can't understand which is the right God. Mostly it's preached that God is one, but some believe in more than one God. One created us and one that has been created by us. We know nothing about the one who created us, but the one that has been created by us is like us. A liar who takes everything and gives false hopes, who prioritizes the rich and makes poor wait in line, who is pleased by praise and instills fear with every verse. Therefore Guruji said, Thapya na jaye, kita na hoye, he can't be established or created. He is pure and immaculate. Ape aap naranjan soy. He is the creator and creator is in the creation. You don't need to go outside to search him. He dwells within. He is inside us. Jin sevya tin paya ma. Those who embody his form, they are honored. Nanak Gaviya Guni Nidan, O Nanak's always chant the God who is treasure of virtues, means bring his qualities in your life, sing his virtues, listen to his praise and have true love for those praise means you incorporate his qualities in you. Then peace will be obtained and pains and sorrows will be sent far away. Gurmukh nadang, Gurmukh vedang, Gurmukh rahya samai. Through the Guru's word, Guru's knowledge, we learn that God is permeating and pervading everywhere. Gur Ishar, Gur Gorakh Barma, Gur Parvati Mai. The Guru is Shiva, the Guru is Vishnu, and Burma, the Guru is Parvati and Lakshmi Mai. Je khao jana akha nahi, कहना कथन ना जाए. Even knowing God, I can't describe him, he can't be described in words. Gura ik de bujai. The Guru has given me this one understanding. Sabna jiyan ka ik data. There is only one giver to all. So main visar na jai, may I never forget him. I hope everyone has understood this Vichaar. May Vaheguru bless us to implement our Guru's teachings. Hopefully, we will discuss next podi in next video. Apology for my mistakes. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.